Algebra 1, we're going to use an inequality to represent a situation in two variables. So a pile of money has only $20 bills and $10 bills in it. Altogether, the pile is worth, at most $100. So what we want to do is create an inequality that would show our possible values and then graph it. The directions would say something like that. Represent it, write an inequality and sketch a graph of the relationship. So first off, we have two things we're keeping track of. How many $20 bills there are and how many $10 bills there are. So I'll let X equal the number of $20 bills. Notice that's how many bills, not how much, not what they're worth. And Y is equal to the number of $10 bills. Again, how many there are, not what they're worth. So now if I wanted to think about what they're worth together, each $20 bill is worth $20. It's a $20 bill. So if I go 20 times X, that would be how much they're worth. Like if I had 10 of them, X is 10, it'd be $200. Right? If I have 5 of them, 20 times 5, I have $100. Plus, each $10 bill is worth $10. So if I know X and Y, this is how I could figure out my total amount. And that's somehow compared to $100. Altogether, the pile is worth at most $100. At most. So it could be $100, but it can't be more than $100. So I'm going to say this is less than or equal to 100. Great. So then now what I've got to do is sketch a graph of this relationship. I let X be the number of $20 bills, Y be the number of tens. And to graph this, I'm going to use that, this is standard form. So I'm going to use that cover up or that intercepts method. So if X is 0, 20 times 0 is 0, 10 times 10 is 100. And then if Y is 0, I don't have any of those, 20 times what gives me 100? 5. Great. So I know that this goes through those 2 points, 0, 10, 5, 0. And you can mess with the scaling of this if you have to. I can go by ones in what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, less than or equal to. And then 0, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is less than or equal to, so it's a solid line. And then, I'm not going to go into negative for these values because that would be like having a negative number of dollar bills, which doesn't make much sense. X is less, this is less than 100. So if I had 0 and 0, boop, boop, that's less than 100. So this side gets shaded. So I would shade it here. And any point that's in that shading then becomes the answer. It becomes a answer that is valid, that works. And then notice if this had said, instead of at most, let's say it said no more than. That would make this line dotted. Or if it said at least, that would change this to greater than or equal to, and our shading would be on this side. So pay attention to this word, and then you can set it up the way that we've set up these problems in the past.